Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit in the hurry. I think we're gonna do a little outdoor vlog today. I need to catch a train to the south in about half an hour, I think. Beautiful day, sunshine, a little bit of cloudy stuff as well, so not too hot probably. I already prepared my awesome post-workout meal with the polenta with vegetables and also a nice during the workout smoothie, bananas, apple and water. Alright, so enough talking. I need to get my ass on the bike and catch this train. Alright guys, we finally made it, finally back out in the nature. Beautiful day today, not too hot, relatively good conditions I think, so let's see how it goes today. Nice sunshine, a little bit of cloudy stuff here around, and yeah, it's just so nice in the summer, you know, when everything is so green, and it's just an amazing place to be. So let's see, the guys are warming up at the moment, and I think when they are finished we are going to head to a harder sector, and then we're gonna try some hard stuff, I think, some hard projects. Let's see how it goes today.
Türknacken wieder ein bisschen mehr Abstand, deswegen wird es da leichter sein. Oder zumindest schaut es aus. Ich glaube, oben raus könnte es nochmal ein bisschen schwierig sein. Oben ist wieder ein Henkel, dahin muss er kommen. Ziel wäre es mal nicht beim ersten Haken nicht zu versemmeln, das wäre mal ziemlich nice. Ich ist da gleich verkackt.
Okay, so here we've got Josi the man on an epic, rather epic 7A Onsight attempt. That's what is in front of him. It's a rather short route, kind of, looks like kind of power endurance, maybe a bit bouldery. I don't know it myself. So we're gonna see how he does on this thing. He made some pretty elaborative analysis before he started his attempt. And as you can see, he's trying to analyze even more now that he's on the route. Bit of a hard time here against the sun. Alright, there we go. Looks kind of pockety, this line. Pretty interesting. Found a nice clipping position here. Big reach to this apparently not so good hold. Foot switch. Kind of a close move here, I think. Nicely stuck by him here, this sequence. I think the route is not over still. Looks kind of challenging up there. It looks very much like a power endurance piece. Now he seems to have found a kind of good resting position. Alright, there we go. Nice big foot here. Okay, seems to be relatively easy up there, at least so far. Let's see how this mantle goes over this ledge. I think up there should be the anchor. Nice. Alright, Josi, so what do you think about your 7A Onsight descent? You have some lessons, you have some things that you learned.
Yeah, I actually underestimated the middle part. I was pretty sure I could do that pretty easily. But that turned out to be the crux. I was a bit lucky that I stuck it. I just went for the move, just stayed with it. I didn't hesitate too long, didn't think too long about it.
Yeah, it's kind of bouldery or power endurance? Yeah, bouldery?
It's 2-3 easy moves, and you have 2-3 hard moves.
And
yeah, then you need to do 1-2-3 semi-hard moves, and you get to a really good rest.
Okay, nice.
And that rest is something I could improve on, because maybe you can see that in the video, I put my feet very high, which makes it very inefficient to rest, because there was footsteps below me. I could have used footholds.
That's a good input, actually. I think I saw that too, because you were standing on 2 really tiny footholds.
Yeah.
And I thought, maybe you're losing even some toe strength here for this last mantle over the ledge. But apparently that was not too hard.
No, the last part I was just taking my time, because I was looking into the sun, and I wasn't sure, maybe I'll miss a move, I'll not see a foothold or something if I look directly in the sun. So the rest was good, I was just waiting till the sun.
Alright, so the lessons we've got here: don't hesitate too long, especially if you got a few hard moves, just go for it. Try to stick them also when you go in a dynamic fashion, and use ideal resting positions. Thanks a lot, Josi, for your insights. I thought I'll jump into a quick voiceover in order to hopefully enrich Josi's next demonstration of fitness a little bit. As you can see, we changed the crack. This is the crack that I was talking about before, a harder crack, and this is Josi's actual main project. A pretty nice 7C Plus classic of the crack, with the crux at the relative beginning, I think quite quickly after the 3rd bolt, and then it's going kind of endurance-y with 2 rests to the top. But I'm not making this voiceover to comment on how he climbs or so. You can see it yourself. He climbed really well that day, really technically clean and stuff. He also had the beta quite well into his head. And actually how he aligned his ascents on this given climbing day brought one aspect of sending strategy back into my mind. And I thought I'd briefly talk about this while he's climbing here. And what he did this day, he he placed some kind of event of success, you know, some event of success in front of his actual main attempts for his main project, if you know what I mean. And in my experience, for some climbers, this is a really good strategy. It's a really good strategy to start the climbing day with an event of success, because it gets the climbers into the flow. Yeah, it has a number of advantages. First, it gets the climbers into the flow. It's kind of starts the send train for the whole climbing crew, if you know what I mean. By the way, here he's just sticking the crux move into this 3-finger pocket. Pretty nicely done. And another thing is that it often relieves pressure, because at least something is already done, if you know what I mean. So let's assume you're going to this crag with the objective to send your main project today. If you just do a quick warm-up route and jump right into the project right away, if you don't send it this day, you will go home with nothing, basically. Okay, there's a good chance that you even climbed your warm-up route already a couple of times. So if you're doing one easier Onsight or one easier flash attempt, which you very likely will succeed on, then you already have one event of success, and it's just going to relieve that kind of pressure. You know, some climbers are really prone to put a lot of pressure on themselves when they are already projecting something for a long time. You know, I have to send it today. I have a good day. I can feel it. There is a lot of we have got nice conditions today. Everything falls into place. I have to send it now, and that makes them really nervous. You know, so by placing an event of success, this nervosity can be a little bit reduced for some climbers, at least in my experience. Now, there is, of course, one disadvantage of this strategy, and that is that this Onsight or flash attempt or whatever it is, it's going to cost some energy. It's going to cost some energy which will be missing for the actual main project. I mean, you have to be aware of that. The quicker you can get on your project and make actual attempts, the better, because the fresher you're going to be. So you have to ask yourself if this psychological advantage that you will gain due to a event of success is greater than the energy loss that you will experience by doing a harder flash or Onsight attempt. So this is something that I wanted to briefly talk about here: sending strategy and aligning the attempts during over the course of the actual climbing day, how it can influence your performance, and this is one way how it really does. So yeah, props again to Josi for an amazing day. He climbed really well that day. It was really cool to watch and really cool to film. Yeah, simply enjoy his ride to the top now, and I'll shut my mouth. See you guys later.
Das war so knapp.
Gains are coming, man. What an awesome day outdoors, my friends. It was really amazing. Josi had a really nice day. I think 17A Onsight and 17C plus Redpoint. Got some amazing shots of him doing this stuff, and I hope I could make some useful commentary of that. You guys already know it because you just saw it. I still don't know it because I still have to make it. Anyway, here I've got the rest of my post-workout meal, of my pre-cooked post-workout meal. Of course, we've got polenta with red cabbage and broccoli and peas and carrots. It's amazing. I'm gonna smash that in, and I'm gonna hop under the shower. And I think tomorrow it's time for a classic training vlog. The weather is getting really hot again, and I think it's gonna be too hot for a useful outdoor climbing, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a boulder session indoors. Also another hangboard session. Today I linked the sequence of one new project of mine for the first time, and now I know for what I actually train again. So yeah, I need to get a little bit stronger for that, and I think it's gonna be an amazing project. It's gonna be really fun to sense this thing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tell me in the comments down below, as always. And I think, my friends, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to go outdoors, get some rock climbing in. See you soon, see you next time. Bye.